Welcome back. This is TVioSP's broadcasting live from the vault in our stars. We're starting a new game today, a game that I have not heard of at all, and they're in the 4th version of it, and it was good enough to have a director's cut. Who would have known? The Bard's Tale. Oddly enough, I love the intro because I just played a game. I still have it here. I just played a game, A Plague Tale, and ran through that. You can watch me playing it somewhere else. And excellent game. I had nothing but great things. Oh, I can't say nothing, but I had great things to say about it. One of my complaints was that for the time and era it was in, I wish I could have heard some bard's music, some lute playing, or just a wandering melody maker. So this is beautiful. Great atmosphere for a game that I had previously played into this one. This doesn't even know why it benefits from it. But, as you can see, the game I'm playing, like I said, Bard's Tale, here is its cover. This says that it has some bonus material in it. I'm not really... I don't think I'm gonna go for that, because I want to play this game as it was meant to be played, and if it was meant to be played with a fire horn, Kale's axe, red boots, bardic Brian skin and booty, it should have given me that. So, it also comes with... the way I would get that stuff is by some redeeming thing in here. But it comes with this little map of the world that I haven't checked out yet. Sulphur Springs, Torfion, Skyhenge, Glade of Mathin. Sherabray is probably the area I start in because it's bam pow right in the middle of everything. Fort Garandon seems like a place I'll be going to pretty soon since they marked that pretty big as well. And looks like I can cross over to another area. A cold area. Not a fan of cold areas, even in games. This looks pretty. Loving this, mossy, probably hot and sweaty. This also looks cool. But as soon as it goes to that one in the winter escape, bleh. Okay. Combat style. Ooh, you actually get to know a little bit about me and my gaming preferences.
None of us are going to die here.
Oh, cute. Oh, this is the difficulties. Oh, interesting.
Let us show these villains the folly of their ways.
The folly of their something.
I know the odds are against us, but there's still a chance.
Now there lies a fairy rise to bring him low again.
Well, I want to, first off, I have a complaint about this sound. I'm sure everyone on this channel has a complaint about this sound, maybe my sound. But as far as the game goes, I don't think I can get there yet. Dead Man's Tale, Heroic Valor, Tavern Song. I'll go for a Tavern Song.
We'll win this easy.
To the field of
Sure.
honor.
Save anywhere. Why would I not want to do that? Yeah. Auto resurrect as opposed to permadeath. I imagine that means you lose everything and have to start all over completely. For the sake of this, I shouldn't do that, and I think I normally wouldn't do that either. But that's a really interesting feature. Show enemies on the map. Ooh. I feel like playing normal automatically
Let us show
sets
these
some of
villains
these
honor to the field of honor.
for me. So maybe that's just the way I wanted to play too. It seems like it was set the way I would have done it. Confirm.
Evil
Ooh.
will not triumph.
Well met.
You have no honor.
80s style. I don't even know what you mean by that.
Well met, friends.
As designed, that's how I am going to do
You
it.
have no
And
honor.
Skippable
Pleasure to be
puzzles.
traveling with you.
Movement mode. Free move.
Evil
Interesting.
will not triumph.
Well met, friends.
Ew. So an 80s style is a grid-based movement. I'm imagining like Final Fantasy Tactics or chess. It's pretty cool.
Pleasure to well met.
We're gonna go free moves, skippable puzzles. I don't know why you would want to do that. Auto mapping. I think that's okay. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Mini map. It's what it's designed to do. So that's how you design your game. Enter a name for your game slot. Well, game slot would be a fun name. The vault in our stars productions. Palaces. Portraits. Cute, little bit of
The song I
realism.
sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day,
Mixed in
of
with
castle
drawing.
walls and torchlit halls, and a price
Had to pay.
when evil
Cute.
fled and brave men bled. The Dark One came to stay. Till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
Man, I don't believe you're playing that. No, I definitely don't believe you're playing that. Oh, his whole screen froze. I was like, 'cause your hand ain't moving, sir. Silly. Okay, if you need to reset an adventurous skill tree, the review board can refund their skills for the price of 1 mercenary token. Not sure what that means, but I'm sure I will find out. The Skara Brae. Is that the location I'm about to get to? Let me tell you if I even see it on here, because I didn't... Wait, oh, the Skara Brae is what I thought the Shara Brae was. I'm probably saying all of this wrong, but that is the big place I thought we would start off in. Let me, sorry, put this down for a second. Let me use my pointer as well. Here on the map, this giant country here, Shara Brae is there. I believe that's backwards view, but if you just hold your monitor up to a mirror, you'll see it perfectly. Am I one of these PayPals?
Whose wicked lives must end if our city is to live in peace again.
Oh gosh. Ah.
Thus, children, shall the sword father smite all who befriend the old races. He shall drive the elf and the dwarf back to their wretched
So
homes.
speak to the rabbi. Is that this guy?
Burn the witches and warlocks who make pacts with them. He shall cut out the tongues of the bards who sing of them.
Because I'm feeling like... Oh. You rabbi?
Oh, that's a bad business.
I didn't have to press anything. I just walked up to him and it did it.
I don't understand.
Oh, that's
What
me.
did they do?
Was that
What
me?
was their crime?
Because that's not my name. My name is not
Their
Melody.
crime. Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't
I
like
think I'm
them.
gonna be one of those people that may have died, like I'm be resurrected somehow.
Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
Sure.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe
Mm-hmm. And maybe
Here
what?
now, save it. You'll only get yourself killed.
Save it, girl.
We need you. You're gonna save Scarabray.
Scarabray.
Ah, you're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy.
Been in your dreams, you the
dreams,
hero, me.
They always start with some evil slithering out of the darkness.
This sounds
and you
like some
driving it
sort
back from
of
whence it came.
setup, sir.
But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me. And instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive.
Do you think he's talking
Well,
about
maybe that
what's
means I
going to
shouldn't
happen
trust
or a
you.
previous game?
You're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true.
Sure.
Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation. This way.
Oh my. I'm not... Okay, this might be too intense for me. Rabbi, the leader of the Adventurers Guild, has temporarily joined your party. While in combat, Rabbi can attack with his axe, shillelagh, as well as hand out health potions. Okay. Does that mean not everybody can hand out health potions? That's scary. Alrighty, thanks. This is Melody. Oh, wait. That's... I was just saying this is Melody, and I was looking for her name, but that is the first thing it says. This is Melody, the bard. I wonder if that is from the book, or the title, The Bard's Tale. She's your very first adventure. You'll be able to replace her with a custom character shortly, okay? If you like. She can attack with a hatchet, gain powers by drinking booze, and play Sanctuary Score to shield her allies. Get it, girl. Well, why are you gonna get me all connected to this Melody chick and then have me switched around to person later on that I actually named? Because now I'm gonna want to be her. I like her. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to part with her. You can bring up the party bar time with the square button. Okay. Now, oh man. Well, I can bring it up anytime. I notice here, down yonder, that there is a running thing. Oh, free. Move to any space. Deal 3 physical to first enemy in range. Give an allied combatant a shield with 4 constitution. Oh, it's one of these type of games. For 1 turn. Drunk 2, the allied combatant will be healed for 2 if the shield is broken. Oh, that sounds intense, but I think I'll figure it out when I get all those words. Gain spell points by drinking a magical booze from your inventory. Chugging also grants the drunk status effect. So chugging might be a thing, grants the drunk status effect might be a thing. Tro, squeezins, 5. I think that's how many things I have, but I don't know what a tro squeezin is or why it's possessive. Okay. Currently, I can move anywhere I want. Oh. This isn't what I thought that meant. Select a highlighted space.
May I pass?
Interesting. Why would I do that?
I beg your pardon.
Not at all. None by my fancy. I don't know how you respond to that. Okay, inventory. I imagine we have just what we have on ourselves, which makes sense. I mean, isn't that what we always have? Character sheet. This photo contains both the inventory and the character sheets for your entire party. From here you can view your adventurers' attributes and passives, equip gear, drink potions, eat food, and manage your inventory. Okay. You have multiple inventory pages in which to store items. Filter, inventory, lore, okay. You can flip between your inventory pages by using the L2s. You can also see your lore items and quest items by selecting the associated button. Got you. On the left here is the character for who you're currently selecting. Here you see their attributes, passive abilities, currently equipped gear, and mastered abilities. Constitution and strength. Constitution is like, I think, my consciousness, like how aware I am. Constitution. Let's look that up real quick. They're like the amendment. No. Constitution. No. Anti meaning. Constitution represents a character's health, stamina, and vital force. Well, that is not at all what it means amendment-wise. Because Constitution affects hit points and healing surges, it is a benefit to all characters. Constitution is the key ability for endurance skill checks. Okay, so it represents a character's health and stamina and vital force. This will be great for my D&D game because I haven't played it in forever. And now that winter's coming about, maybe I'll be able to somehow, with the broadcasting system up, get that to be a thing again in life. Anyway, but with this game, maybe I'll be able to play it even better than I could before. We'll see. Maybe I'll just be overwhelmed, and this won't be a long series. We'll see, hopefully not. On the left is the character sheet for your currently selected adventurer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Constitution 12, Strength is 5, that means my attack, I imagine. Armor class is 0, don't know what that means. Maybe my defense. Spell points, I imagine, is how many magic things I have. And maybe my intelligence is how strong my magic is. Trinket, armory, main hand, my offhand. I got a tomahawk kind of thing, and what the hell is that? Maybe a hoe? Oh, I think I'm holding it in my hand. It's like a cross, except an X. Okay, and then down at my feet, I have something red, something blue, something old, something new. Next page. Mastered abilities are abilities that have been permanently committed to memory, nice, by the adventurer. You gain mastery abilities primarily through your skill tree. You can select which mastered abilities you have active by opening the mastery book, which you're not pointing to. You can change which adventure you're viewing by using the L1 button. Got it. And lastly, you can switch over to the crafting menu by selecting the crafting button with the square button. Brew potions, build tools, and cook food in the crafting window. Learn new crafting recipes by buying them from your merchants, and learning them through your adventure skill trees. Okay. Thanks. So I got a hearty stew. I probably will need to eat and keep myself alive in that fashion. Maybe not. I don't see anything in there that's like hunger or anything. Oh, these are my Trosquilans. The poorest of the poor brew this rancid rot gut in rain barrels. It tastes of sorrow and regret, but hey, it's cheap. Gain +2 spell points and +1 stack of drunk. I feel like I really want to be drunk in this game, and I'm not a drinker, so it's gonna be weird on my psyche. Beta studies Bade adventurers gain a bonus skill point at level 3, 10, and 18. So do I want to stop playing her at 18? Is it how that would work? We'll see. Okay, sorry. Oh, we got healing potions, 3 of those. This looks like, oh, a torch. Does not look like a torch, but that is a torch. And lockpick requires training to use. Lights a torch that burns for 4 minutes. Thanks. Okay, what's this trinket do? An heirloom drinking cup. No self-respecting bard would be caught drunk without one. Oh, a bard is a drunk, right? Is that not how that works? Let's see that. Let's see. What is a bard? Bard. Now, like a drunk. A poet, traditionally one reciting epics and associated with a particular oral tradition. I thought so. I didn't think it was a drunk person. But maybe in this game, since they spend most of their time at bars telling their stories, they're just naturally drunk people. Well, I'll still give it a try. I can judge it. I have tons of friends who drink. Tons. I am so popular. I'm just kidding. Okay, a short, rusty, single-headed axe. That makes... Okay, it was a hatchet. That's what it's called. And this is musical bones. Hey, girl. Simple rhythm instruments played by rattling them together in one hand. Get it? Okay. 12. Okay, let's see what this other guy has. Beep. Also 12. Oh, he can't hold it in his hand, I don't think. Wait, so we share inventory? He holds his trinket holding is the healing potions, and he's got a weathered leather tunic as his clothes, a splintered shillelagh. We knew this. Oh, that's what his instrument is. It's a shillelagh. It's made from a stout stick. I thought a shillelagh was the type of weapon, I guess, but it is. Okay, I'm looking at 2 different pictures. I'm looking at him here holding this stick club. I would call it a club. Apparently, it's a shillelagh. A splintered cudgel, if whatever a cudgel is. But I was also looking at him down here, where he is... Sorry, that's my phone's telling me it found some of the stuff that I was looking for. Because I'm so popular, my phone talks to me. Okay, splintered shillelaghs. Oh, let's look at this mastery book as well. That was something... Oh, I just pressed R2 for that. Deal 5 physical to first enemy. Okay, that was how that popped up. It's called the chop. Give an allied combatant a shield with 7 constitution for 1 turn. I think I'd seen that down there too. Drunk 2. I think that means I either become drunk 2 or I have to be drunk 2 to do it. The allied combatant will be healed for 4 if the shield is broken. Okay, so I give an allied combatant a shield with 7 constitution for 1 turn. The allied combatant will be healed for 4 if the shield is broken. In that 1 turn? That might come in handy later with like bigger boss people or something. Or the head knocker deals 7 mental to first enemy in range. I like that one personally. I think we should have that one. Yeah, where it should be. Okay. Confirmed. Those are 2 things. Oh wait, do they change? Oh. Well, see, that changes things. Because I want
Ready.
to be her most of the time. Hey.
Aye.
Yeah. Well, now I already don't want to be her because she doesn't have this cool thing that he has. Darn it. And if you can have all three in there, why weren't they all there? So he has this critical hit thing. If I hit R at the right time, does that push the button down, you're saying? Maybe. Bludgeon abilities, head knocker. Well, isn't that the one I got? Bow dropper. Have a 10% chance to stun the target. Nice. Because I have that, I have a 10% chance to stun the target, I think. So Outlander, immune to bleed, poison, and on fire, I believe. That says, oh, there we are. Oh, the R means scrolling down. It's not how I activate those things. These are my passive traits. QL. Okay, so I don't have to press anything. It's just automatically a 10% chance to stun the target. I'm immune to those wonderful things. Being immune to poison is like, mwah. I'm like, where's my head knocker? Costs one less opportunity to use it, so it costs things as well. His spell points are down by 1, and his strength is up.
Yes.
Oh, by quite a bit.
Aye.
Eh?
He
What
looks.
can I do?
She could take
What can I do?
him. Okay, and then we got XP up here, 200. And she is slightly lower, but maybe... Yeah, I don't see level here.
Yes.
And by the way, they pour AF, look at that,
Aye.
Here.
Eh?
How may I
down
serve?
on the bottom right. They ain't got no minutes. Alrighty then. I see we have an inventory here, pretty big. That's cool. And I don't know how to craft, but just looking at it, we got kegs, fibers, blade pitch, charcoal, cooking, herbs, food, potions, alcohol. Oh, we only know how to make the trust squeezins. I was like, I'm surprised there's not more there. Adventure tools, grappling hook, fun. Make one of those. Fiber and metal scrapes. That's cinch. Look, a torch is more than that. Blaze pitch. Where the hell do you find that? Okay. Crafting item details. Use, split, inspect, destroy. Dang. Okay, select only. Don't accidentally hit the wrong button there. Select, hold to pick up. What is... Oh, okay. And close. We got inventory, lore. Let's check out some of that. Quest items ain't got nada. Although, 2 pages worth, still nada. Inventory is what we were looking at. Filter. I don't know what that means. Okay, it filters through the inventory, which is kind of what this does. We have a lore here, the Diaries of Hanaf, Oakmore Volume 1. A found volume of research focused on the atrocities. 14th day of Giblian. Things in Scarborough worsened by the day. People are found slaughtered in their homes, torn apart by monsters, twisted by darkest magic. Scholared friends tell me ancient books are disappearing from libraries and monasteries. Predictable, the Father T's, true to their xenophobic ways, put the blame for these atrocities squarely upon us, the magicians, bards, elves, dwarves, trolls, and keepers and practitioners of the old ways. To them, we are all heathens and unholy monsters. Whew. No turning the pages? Okay. So, is that her? Is she part of that? She's a bard, so yes, she is included in that minority listing. So, continue to the Adventurers Guild. Like, I'm just supposed to know where that is. That could have been me. That, I want that to be me. He looks cool.
Folk all over Caith are being attacked, cursed, sacrificed in the wood.
Where are you?
But
Excuse
it
me?
isn't guild members doing these things, surely.
Of course not. But we can't prove it, can we? And so Henrid there tells his lies.
Oh, okay, so there's this map up here that helps me know where I'm going, so I just walk around all crazy. I help the dwarf ones. He needs directions. Do you think they'll pinch us? Well, I couldn't mention it to anyone else, eh? Little dwarf racism there.
You can't swing a cat in Scarabray these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm
Why would I
pro
do
swinging
that?
cats.
Guaranteed not to be cat.
Okay, I can't talk to any of these people.
Water from the lake from which the blessed
Huge! I like her hair. She looks like
terrifies dwarves.
Amicia from the game I was just playing. Sorry, the graphics are not as good
A load of
as
shite.
Always a few
that
who
game,
take advantage
so
of hard times.
however, this game is, I think, huge.
Where am I supposed to go?
Cannot remember how much.
Just go.
18 gigabytes? Is that a lot? I feel like it's a huge amount. That must be the guy that I want over yonder. Hey there, sir, I'm gonna be right there. Or maybe that's where I'm trying to get to. Why are you glowing?
No entry. Henrid's orders.
You're no entry.
Back off.
You back off. Nice to see woman representation in the armed forces here at this era of time. It's very awesome. Yeah. Quite the tan there.
Hot soup!
Hot
Delicious
soup? Well,
Best
if
soup
I
you'll ever have.
don't mind if I do.
Come here for soup, have you?
Apparently.
Soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be
Well, I
getting
wanted soup.
fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation. A liquid
Revelationize
heaven by
me,
the
sir.
spoon.
I just want some
There
soup.
is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup?
Yeah, you're talking the soup up. I feel like it's gonna be hefty price, and I ain't got no money.
No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup.
Soup Nazi.
Ruffians.
Hey, you already told me I wasn't gonna get you soup. I was walking away. No need to call names. It's just that so-called soup. I don't even see ingredients. Ain't nothing in here, your soup shit. It's like little oh hey. Have I been missing things this whole time? Pros and cons, pros and cons. Sorry, I'm not gonna like compare games too much, so I won't bring up that other one anymore. But they were just very similar in their styling. Their story, I guess. So I just select and hold to pick up, take all, and I took all of that. Open crate, there's nothing in here anymore. Cool, what did we get? We found a blue witch root. I think, did I need that for something? think I did need that for something. And a red colewort, which looks like a blue witch root in red. An herb commonly used in recipes for food and potions. Okay, just common like salt or common like cinnamon. An herb commonly used in recipes for foods and potions. Same question, Alex.
More murder. I should...
There's nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
Yeah. Hopefully there is, I agree. Just bust open that shit. Metal scrape, so I needed this. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, for the grappling hook, I think I needed some of these items. Metal scrapes in particular. And fiber. Ooh, this box looks a little bit better. A leather helmet. How convenient. I mean, someone put that there and probably didn't want us to just take it, but... Holy crap, girl. The whole party regains 3 constitution from that. That's pretty awesome. I too, though, I think could hide some stuff in here. An onion, a strong smelling bulb used to add flavor to foods. Can see how my inventory might get stocked up pretty quickly. Attach a grappling hook to said thing. Ooh. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. But let me check if I am. It's the whole... Wait, first off, I should put a helmet on. That's awesome. But I have these metal scrapes. I do not believe I have any fibers yet. So. But I got mushrooms. Oh my, this is like Footloose. They're afraid of music. I mean, everyone has their opinion, I guess. I used to be a dancer back when I was not in a vault. I mean, quite a bit before I was not in a vault. It wasn't like the day before I got in the vault or anything. You sitting on a crate I can just break open? No. Anyone else got crates I can just smash open? What's this behind you? Oh, hey. Featherett notices and edicts. Be it known that the Temple of the Swordfather has named the former residents of this house witches and heretics, and all their goods and are now temple property. Their debts, however, were their own and will not be paid by the temple or its servants. Well, isn't that convenient? And it just like states that, and that's just how it is because it states it.
Got a weak stomach?
You better get used to it.
All a scarab will bum before these priests are through.
Y'all the ones that just got kicked out. Sorry.
No entry. End return.
Now, I know I already looked through here, but I didn't look through here with the vision of being able to break open this kind of food. Things. Rotted food, probably not good for eating anymore. This item can be used in crafting, though. Interesting. I hope it's not, like, because I have rotting food in there, it, like, hurts the other food. I don't like being timed by things. And sometimes games have like a time on food items in particular lasting in your inventory. And since I like to collect things, it gets me really anxious. Hogston's Market. That's just what it says. It doesn't let me click on it further than that, but that's all I need to know. I'm gonna take this lettuce. That stuff's good for me, apparently. Okay. I don't think I missed too much up here. Things started just glowing when I was down here, and I was too curious. Here's another thing. Can I just drop this? So I'd like to feed that mouse. I bet you that would be something. Is this Hugo? I like it.
Finest people around.
Ooh. Oh, I can't go back there. Funny. Interesting boundaries. Boundaries for bards.
Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoemaker last week.
He must have done something wrong. The temple knows what it's doing.
The temple knows what it's doing. Of course. These look like fibers. No, it's blue witch root. The red stuff. Wish you could tell by looking at it better what it was. All at the same time. Another crazy person to talk to that I don't got no money for is gonna want something.
Cabbage.
Farm a clap.
Potatoes. Aye.
What you want? Aye. Excuse me.
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
You okay?
Cabbage, carrots. Aye.
I have cabbage. I don't have carrots. But if I come back with those and potatoes, I bet you we'll be having more of a conversation. Rats. Cool, it's nice to see another person out here. Oh, you look like almost identical to that other girl. What? The neighborhood welcomes all races, protected by the Adventurers Guild. That's where I'm trying to get to.
Here we are. The guild.
It's like my favorite coffee shop where everyone's open-minded and
New recruit.
it's safe to be around. A gay can just be a gay, you know? Let's figure out what that thing is, too. What's going on here? Some more mice. Maybe that mice wasn't anything but just a mouse. Place elven weapon. Turn of a page. Word of a sage. Sight of a fall. Start of it all. Okay. Place elven weapon. And it has to do something with that phrase, I assume. Interesting. Well, I'll get to know that situation better. Hey, girl. Now, before I get in there, that brings up that. Triangle don't do nothing. Circle, nothing. X, nothing. L2, L2, R2, L1, R1. This is me sprinting now. This is me walking normal. Not a big difference. Is this person kicked out also? Be it known to the Temple the Swordfather seeks adventurer Knaf Oakmore for questioning in connection with necromancy and possession of forbidden texts. Anyone with information of his whereabouts is instructed to report to the temple immediately by order of Bishop Henred. Knaf Oakmore. Isn't that who we're talking to? Isn't that our friend? Isn't that me? What's your name? He looks all crazy-eyed at me. Yes, sir. You. What's your name? No, he's rabbi. Admire the girl's melody, so it's not that.
There were
Why does that
more
name sound so
folk killed
familiar?
last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henred's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The singing?
Song of the Maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Kind of reminds me of Bouldergate.
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way,
Easy.
hero! Hurry!
Oh, snaps. Would you like to create a custom character or keep Melody the Bard as your starting character? I do not understand why you would give her name and all of that stuff. You should have been more tactful about leaving out gender, name, age, all of that stuff, and just had it been some sort of blank character until you developed your person. Or I don't know if there's an or in that situation. Like, or you have a really, like, standout character. Like, no. I mean, because then in that situation you would just be changing the name if you wanted to. Anyway. Character creation is what I would go for. I'm not too attached to her, but attached enough to give her a helmet, protect her head. Oh, see, and she's all rocking out, but now I was gonna be like, peace out, girl, bye. First off, I love a rogue. So I'm already veering tragically from her. Ooh, hello, coat. Fur coat girl. Also cute little fur coat number. I'm not a big fighter though at all. When I say not a big one, I mean probably the smallest of one. What's a practitioner? We're talking about magic? Wielder? You look the warmest, which I'm all about. But let me read between the practitioner and the rogue to really get this down for myself. Practitioners are master manipulators of magic. They excel at generating spell points and using them to unleash powerful spells to great effect. Practitioners can summon powerful monsters, I love that, or assault crowds of enemies with gouts of fire, bolts of lightning, and psychic maelstroms, I like that one. Among practitioners, There are several established disciplines: conjurers, magicians, sorcerers, wizards, and archmages. I'd probably be a conjurer. I like to make things arise and have them battle for me. Meh. But let's see. But is her jacket bigger? I can't tell. No, it isn't. It's just the way she pops in. It's just like, it looks almost like a clown outfit. Okay, rogues excel at deception, misdirection, and finding the perfect opportunity to circumvent enemy defenses and land devastating killing blows on key targets. Rogues are also a clever bunch, lending a helpful hand when disarming traps or negotiating with merchants. Those talents I really enjoy having, especially for a game like this where you probably need to use those talents to get through the storyline. Rogues have the unique ability to conceal your party, making it easier to avoid or ambush enemies. However, if you're constantly avoiding the enemies, are you gaining any experience? Yeah. So we got Shiv and hide in the shadows. But reveal your position. Launch a bolt of pure arcane energy at an enemy on the battlefield. A charged bolt, the lightning attack, only strikes enemies directly in front of the caster, but electrocutes everyone within range. These are just your default cast ability starting stats, and the next step you'll be able to further. I'm going to go further this one. I'm just going to do it. Okay. I've said this one. I've selected. I'm pressing X. Okay, I'm pressing R1 then. We can be a human. A bade human. Wait, hold. Is this the different locations, maybe? We can be an Einar human, which is apparently is just changing clothes. And no, I'm not seeing any type of coincidental thing on here. We can be a Fichty human. Oh, this was like a different person. Interesting. I love green. Don't get me started on green. Outlander human. She looks kind of dressed up and almost she's ready to go to a circus or something. I can be a dwarf. Not what I thought the dwarf species was, because they don't seem disparaged in height at all. Disparaged in height. I don't know if I'm using any of those words correctly. Elf. I like this guy too. I love the green. The alien skin is interesting. Or a tro. Oh, this is the name of the people who must have created the wine. Very cute Harry Potter living in the closet kind of vibes I'm getting off of this guy. I'm gonna go for elf because of the emerald shiny Wizard of Oz dress.
You make me fight, I'll kill you.
You make me fight and I'll kill you. Oh my.
Run along now.
How can you prevail when we have...
Come on, fight.
Oh, their voice is hilarious.
You are making me very, very tired.
Oh my gosh, and your haircut, girl.
You make me sick.
I don't mind that. Cynical.
Run along now, or I shall have to spank you.
Creepy.
Your wickedness will be punished.
Come on.
I like this hair the most so far. How do I get that hair
Why are you being so awful?
on
Why do you even exist?
my cynical female? Because we're going cynical female now. Phalange Kai. That is not the name I had chosen before. But no problem, we'll just change that out real quick. Phalange. Phalange Kai. To TVioSP. My skills. Oh crap. Skill tree 1 of 4. Welcome to your skill tree. Each time you level up, you earn a skill point, which can be spent to unlock a new skill. I like this a lot. It's like astrology, planetary thing. Suns and all the planets. Okay. 2 of 4. Swap between the different skill trees of your adventurer's archetype using the L2 button and R2 button. Attack, defense, utilities. Okay. Your skill tree is broken into 3 tiers. To unlock the second tier of skills, you must spend 8 skill points. How is that just known? To unlock the third tier, you must spend a total of 16 points. Okay, so it's 8 every tier. The first time you unlock your tier, you'll have to travel to the Adventurers Guild to be judged worthy, excuse me, of achievement by the review board. Okay, so it's a guild I'm part of. It's judgy. While creating a character, you're allowed to freely spend and refund skill points until you're happy with your character. You can refund a skill point, yada yada. I'll probably figure that out later. Okay, so Grand Conjurer. Oh shit. Grand Conjurer. Do I just pick this? Practitioner. Oh. Here we are. Crafting of things. Oh, blade casting. I thought that said bead casting. Meditation. Fan of. Well, go spell crafting. And how do I start spending any points? No. Oh, there we are. So go back to spellcasting. And we'll move this little knob around. Soul Leech. Can I get that? I can get that, okay. Don't just go for the first thing that you see. But a Mage's Apprentice. I think I have this already, and that might be also why it's glowing in that color. So I'm gonna get this Dragon Breath, and I'm hoping it unlocks this, a Feathered Charm. Equip this item, and it gives me a Levitate, hey! Or Conjure a Journeyman. I definitely want to start out with being able to conjure something. So we'll get that guy. So I can't get 8 points in this one, so I must be able to get 8 points within this whole parameter of the first necklace, I guess I'd call it. Okay. Finalize. What am I looking at? We've got this equipment. I don't really have anything, so I can't put anything in there. I'm starting off probably at level 1 based off of this constitution, and I've already looked through my passive abilities. I think I'm finished, so let's go to finish. Finalize character. Are you sure you want to? I sure am. Awesome. Practitioner makes perfect. Cool, and we're at an hour time mark, so perfect timing to have done the intro of this game. Kind of exciting. I'm not sure. I'll have to I'll give it at least 2, maybe 3 more episodes to see if I'm super feeling it. But I've played games like this before, so I'm kind of familiar with the layout and the structure, and it kind of gets a little repetitive, and like you're just going on a task to do something real quick. to get 10 items or something for someone else, and then you have to go meet someone else that needs 10 items or something, and you just do that over and over and over again. So hopefully not the case, but we'll see. And it looks like a fun place to start out. Cool. Alright. Thank you for watching. I will check you out later, or check me out later, rather. This is Tyrell VA signing off from Fault in Our Stars. Adios.